So I think the coast is clear and we good to go, but I do want to do one thing before we start to have this conversation about Austin Reeves and Luka Doncic. This is based off of really something that I saw this morning, and I was wondering, should the Lakers consider or have a debate about minutes versus load management? I saw something from Jovan Buhai speaking on should the Lakers consider changing the minutes of Austin Reeves and Luka versus sitting them out, for games. And I'm just like, well, damn, that is an actual interesting conversation, depend on how you spin it. So I said, man, let me go ahead, tap in with Lakers land and kind of speak on this situation and figure out how y'all feel about this. Luka and Austin Reeves, they have been balling out of their minds all season. There's no question about that. Give me a second. Let me just make sure I got everything rocking and rolling. Okay. Bam. Shout out to all the Lakerland supporters. We doing this live everywhere, I believe, as well. YouTube, TikTok, and our Twitch account. So shout out to everybody. Um, Give me 1 second. Here we at with it.
And I wish
Hmm.
I wish you would just would have seen Nick Smith last night, man.
Ooh.
Talking about that boy was moving. Like man, we 62. It feel good.
All right, hold on. So what I was going to say when we talking about this whole possible debate, sometimes I think less is more. And I'm not really campaigning that Luka and Austin Reeves get a whole bunch of what you want to call rest and games out. If you're hurt, you're hurt. I'm not trying to force anything. But these guys are young. Luka got paid. He's still about to get paid. Austin Reeves is trying to get paid. They have earned their money so far, so good. But I don't want to see any bad habits. I don't know if JJ Redick should consider maybe lowering their usage throughout the games, even with LeBron James out. I know we won last night without him, but this is a sacrifice. The season don't get longer. There's really no exceptions. JJ got a tough job to do, but when you look at the facts through the first 7 games, the Lakers are what, 5-2? They are cooking Austin Reeves and Luka. Luka's putting up 41 points a game, 12 rebounds, 8 assists, shooting at 54%. Austin Reeves, I think he's scoring over 30%. Actually, he's shooting over 30 a game, averaging about 9 assists, shooting about 50% almost. He had a 51-point performance. Like these two, if I'm not mistaken, are the highest scoring duo in the NBA. The chemistry looks dope. The chemistry looked dope between those two last year. They seem to got a friendly conglomerate. They seem to want to push each other to the limit. And I think personally, that's one of the reasons why the Lakers are really holding up while LeBron James is out. And they missed the Portland game. Luka had his leg contusion, and I think Austin Reeves had a groin soreness or something like that. But I don't know if the answer is always going to be resting them. I think maybe JJ need to figure out how to manage how they play, smarter minutes. I don't want to see a whole bunch of DMPs. Like I said, if they hurt, they hurt. I don't want them to force anything, but I don't want them to get comfortable. Not by a long shot. I think Luka and Austin Reeves is the foundation moving forward. That seems to be what the Lakers fans in the community wanted. Um, so I don't know. What do you think, Bit? Salute to you, fam. Should JJ consider changing these guys' minutes up? more or less than doing DMPs?
Um, it's a good question. It's a real good
Mm,
question. I was going back and forth about it while you was talking. Thinking about the second half of the schedule, I can see why he might sit them some of these games, but I agree with you in the aspect of I want him to play. If you're not hurt, then go play. But like you said, manage the minutes. But that back half of the schedule, if we have to sit them 5 to 7 games just so they can be fresh for that part, because we may need the seeding. I don't know how the seeding will look out. I think we'll still be top four, but to have them fresh and ready for that back half of the schedule, I think will be more crucial than some of these early games where we can handle some of the lesser teams in the league and still get W's.
with LeBron being out, do you think that the Lakers should prioritize Luka's efficiency more or his value more?
I would say his efficiency, because we know what his value is, but you want Luka at his peak form, especially when you get
Yeah.
to the playoffs in the later stages of the season, because we know he gets tired towards that end of the season.
And the one thing I was complaining about, even in these last games we were watching, was just the I don't want to disrespect Luca, but those
It's a
poor shot
lot of
selection.
Luka.
Yeah, he was doing a lot of ill-advised shots at the beginning of these games. So if he can make smarter um, shots attempts, I will be good with that. Um, do you think Austin Reeves his increases usage rate now that LeBron is out, is it risking his development? Is Austin Reeves developing too fast for his own good?
Nah, I don't think so, because he came in a little bit older already. So he had to get to a certain point to even stay in the league and get another contract. So I think
Facts.
that I think that he's at his peak, but this he can play like this for another, who knows, 7 years, because his game isn't based on athleticism. It's based on pick and roll, deception, getting to the free throw line, kind of like Luka. He just doesn't shoot it from a clip like Luka does at the three. But like you said, Luka coming out starting these games with these shots. If you're gonna take them, you gotta make them. At least make 50% of them, or 2 out of 6, not just 1 out of 0 out of 5 and stuff like that. But I think that's the only bad game Luka has came out this far.
Word.
So
With Austin Reeves, though, I'm looking at it from a standpoint of his development possibly being tainted from this aspect. Like he definitely seems like he's ready for the moment, but carry this load as much as he is right now. Are we I guess that's the biggest question.
it's good for him because it get like when we played Memphis and he had that big series and he was screaming I'm him. That was a glimpse. That was a glimpse of what we see now. So him being able to take the team on his back and do certain stuff like this, I think that builds more confidence when we get into the playoffs. Like people are saying they seen AR had bad series or he's not showing up. I think this is building him confidence for when LeBron comes back. He know I can lean on LeBron and Luka at the end of the day. But when they need me, I can be there.
I got a tough question for you. What do you think is more critical long term for the Lakers? Would it be Luca's talent or would it be Austin Reeves' chemistry with Luca?
Um, that's a tough question. It depends on the rest of the team to me, because if you give AR the
Yeah,
money and then DA wants to come back, do you go to AR and be like, hey, we're trying to bring DeAndre Ayton back too. Do you feel like he can win with you? Whoop, whoop, whoop.
take less.
Are you gonna ask him to take less after the year that he's potentially going to have another career year? Now, I feel like Austin Reeves might do that because he doesn't know that another star will come, or if he'll be traded for another star. So for him to build continuity with the team and keep something going, he may take that deal so he can keep DeAndre Ayton. I think we got Hayesworth
Right.
on a 2 year. We still got Thero off the bench. You still got a young Bronny James who's yet to show what he can really do yet in the league. So you still got some solid
Right.
pieces on the team, even if you don't, even if we don't trade AR for a star, or just keep AR and build with what we, which I think they should do. Just give AR the money, talk to him, talk to DeAndre Ayton, see where their mind is at. Do y'all want to build something here? Do y'all want to keep continuing to play together? And if they say yes, then that's what you do until a superstar comes out and say, I don't want to be there anymore. I don't, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think you make a great point because number one, Luca's talent, quote unquote, is solidified. I
Right.
don't see Luca ever falling off when we're talking about talent or skill. So long term, I don't think the Lakers have any concern about Luca from a talent standpoint as long as he under contract. You know, the argument that you made for the chemistry for Austin Reeves, not just so much for him and Luca, you know, you included DeAndre Ayton, how the money actually works, which will allow maybe some other people coming in. If LeBron is gone, that's another 50 million off the book, so to speak. So I do feel like
Definitely.
critically long term more, you're right. Austin Reeves' chemistry with Luca is more instrumental than just Luca's talent alone
Right.
for the Lakers to be a contender. Um, no, so I agree with that 100%. I saw on social media bit Kevin Garnett, KG was saying that he feel like Austin Reeves might be actually auditioning for a number one spot somewhere in his mind. We had a conversation, and I believe he was a part of it last season, where we talked about Austin Reeves. Could he be a second option in a different destination? What is his ceiling with the Lakers? KG said he could see Austin Reeves being the number one somewhere in the NBA. And I think maybe Justo or somebody else has said this last season. But what's your reaction to Kevin Garnett saying Austin Reeves might actually now be auditioning for a number one spot in the NBA?
I mean, I agree with him. He could be a number one on certain teams if the team is right, but you will have to put adequate defensive pieces around him to make that work. Because Austin Reeves alone leading your team with no defensive nothing on that team is going to be crucial. Y'all gonna score some points and put up a good show, but yeah, but he's definitely auditioning for at least a number two spot on the contending team. I think he could be a good number two, number three, especially if he keeps up this efficiency. He already showed he can play make. He averaging 9 assists this year, so he showed the
Yep.
development there. He can play make. He can score at a good clip. So yeah, I can see him if he doesn't want to stay with the Lakers after this year. I can see him going somewhere and getting paid. So I agree with him to a certain extent, but I don't think he can be your number one.
Austin Reeves definitely have shown us that he can carry. Um, but at the end of the day, bro, like you said, it's all about chemistry. If you're gonna be real, without Luca, he has to shoulder a whole lot more. That's
Right.
why the whole conversation about managing minutes is so smart.
It
And you
showed in
said
the
it
Portland
perfectly. It's
game.
all about the pieces that you put around him. He might could go to another team and be a number one or another two, but they not gonna be a contender.
Right.
Austin Reeves is too much of a liability on defense to be somebody's number one
Right.
and be a contender, a playoff contender at least. I just don't see it.
And then you think about a lot of the teams that are
Um,
good and go deep into the playoffs now, they got chemistry. OKC, how long have they been together? Boston, how long has their nucleus really been together? Cleveland, they built something. Well, it wasn't that long, but you see what I'm saying? Like they bring back their team and they build something. They have chemistry. They don't break up the team and just go trade. You feel me?
right. It was something else I saw on Twitter as well. This came from Skip Bayless. This was just something that kind of blew my mind because Austin Reeves has been having such a good start of the season. But Skip Bayless says Austin Reeves is so much more clutch than LeBron James has ever been.
Here he go with that shit. Here he go with that.
Mhm. Hmm.
He hit one game winner. Now he more clutch than LeBron.
It's crazy.
Oh my goodness. That is a generational hater, boy. He will be hating in the afterlife.
Forever, for sure. Did you have you had a chance to think about the conversation we had last game about if Luka and Austin Reeves is the best duo in the NBA,
Oh yeah, for sure. For sure. All right.
at
It's
least
no duo.
backcourt wise?
Yeah, yeah. It's no duo that's really messing with them right now. I was thinking Shay and J Dub, but J Dub not even a guard, so you can't even qualify him. And then
Yeah, man,
Jimmy,
these guys have been impressive.
it's crazy. I told you Luke was gonna come out averaging 40, man. I told you that boy on a mission.
Yeah, he's cooking. I think Luka's stock has gone up. He's playing at an MVP level. He's shooting over 55%, averaging 40 something points per game. And he's not been 100% healthy. So that's
What is
crazy.
he shooting from three?
Austin Reeves, I believe. I want to, I don't know if, I think it's 40%. I got to check. I got to
Goodness,
check. I don't want to lie on Luka's numbers. Um, Austin Reeves, I believe his
41.
stock has gone up.
Oh my goodness. My bad, my bad.
That's crazy. Yeah, Luka has been a problem. I'm happy for the Lakers, man. I ain't got nothing bad to say. I really don't.
It is real quick. Hold on.
We got 2 games this week. I think we got San Antonio, the Spurs, and the Atlanta Hawks this week. We got Wemby next.
We gonna win that. If Luka AR playing, yeah, we can win that for sure. Aiden got to play a smart
Yeah, this is
game though.
promising.
He gotta play a smart game against Wimby. We can't have them ticky tack bull fouls. You gotta lock in, cause you know he gonna get off. But
So before we get up out of here, are you a Nick Smith Jr. fan now?
he gonna have to show me more. That was a great game though. I wish I would have seen it. Boy, that man was cooked. I'm talking about he ain't passed the ball to nobody. He coming out, get to it, pick and roll right to the Baja. And then
Yeah.
Barney was out there diming shit up. Rui dropped 20 some. DA dropped 29. Come on, man. Jake had a good game. Come on. It was a good game, man. It was a good game. I was in here by myself, but I was representing, man.
Man,
That was a good game. Jake was out there hooping. Smart played it. Okay game. He shot bad though. That nigga was like 1 for 7 in the first half. He tightened it up though. But we
Jake
had a
LaRavia, bro, is just Jake LaRavia is the one that's got me speechless.
man. We talked about it
I'm
before
gonna keep it
season
real. It's
started.
been Jake, but when the season started,
He
like that first game, yo, you
he
play
didn't know his
21
role
minutes and you
yet.
don't score. You only shot the ball 2 times.
He ain't know what to do yet. He
I
had to
could
lock
see. You
in.
could tell.
Yeah.
Even Bronny locking in. Bronny had
Yeah.
what?
He hit
Six
a
assists
three. He
the
hit
other
a
night.
three. He hit a tray ball too. I'm talking about he was out there diving. I'm talking about he drove baseline, dime pass like Harden, right to DA. Bucky. Come on. He just gotta be more aggressive attacking
I've
the
been
rim.
liking Vando.
Yeah.
Vando been hustling all season. Shout out to Jared Vanderbilt.
The only problem we have
You know,
is letting the bigs dribble up the court. These niggas let DeAndre Ayton, my bad, get the rebound. And he started dribbling up the court, and Jeremy Grant came and ripped him.
we, we saw that with Jackson Hayes too.
Yeah, he damn near snapped his ankle, dribbling up the court. Just get the ball to the guard, and we need to handle the ball better in the back court. Them boys was pressuring us full court, taking the ball, forcing turnover. That it was sloppy, but We tightened it up. Rui did a classic
I'm just
seven
excited,
game.
man.
He was there for 3 quarters, and the fourth quarter came around. The seven would have been here. Like, where is Rui? Nick Smith took over the four.
Oh my God,
Ah,
yo.
here go BA.
Once I heard Luka and Austin wasn't playing last night, I was like, oh yeah, this is a L. Yo,
Hell
BA, y'all definitely
no.
don't need LeBron no more. This is a wonderful thing. Yo, y'all need to stop it, yo.
Here he go.
Y'all need to stop it. For real.
Man, BA, you should have pulled up. That was a good game.
So 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 Portland is the standard now.
Nah. Them boys just they got a solid
No
defense though.
way.
The only thing they have is defense.
No
They
way.
can pressure the ball. Tui Kamara, Drew Holiday. They was forcing to it was sloppy. Like we couldn't get the ball up the court. Got 8 seconds called on us a few times. Like it was sloppy, but we got it together. Marcus Smart, he tightened it up. He was fumbling the ball up the court, falling over. it was crazy.
Damn, yo.
Nick
I
Smith.
really wonder what this shit is gonna be like when LeBron James come back, yo.
I hope he come back with a point to prove, but on the team level, not individual. Just
You said LeBron is gonna come back and he's gonna uh defer to what's going on. You don't think LeBron is gonna come and disrupt anything.
yeah, like last year when he had that 2 week injury and Luka was playing by himself with AR. LeBron came back. I think he was only averaging like 21, 22 points, like it's 8 and 8. But he was fitting into the offense. He was playing off the ball. He was catching and shooting. He shot good. This was his best year from the mid range in a while. So he was hitting in the mid range. He was hitting about 38% from three off catch and shoot. So backdoor screens, off ball action. That's LeBron. That's LeBron game. He can do all of it. It's not just being on the ball, which we know he's going to be. He's gonna get his ISOs and stuff. That's gonna take away from Rui and AR. But I want the goat. I want the goat to have the ball.
I think James is gonna destroy what we're witnessing. And it might not be bad,
No,
I agree.
but I
I
think
agree.
I think James is gonna destroy this.
that's
Salute, fellas.
crazy. I need to talk to the boss at 7.
Because this is why, bit. This is why. I don't think wait a minute, give me a second. I'm gonna explain why.
Please.
I was not working. I don't think that we everything has been wire to wire so far this year. Can we agree on that? These games we haven't blown out. We haven't looked dominant this whole season. Just only in small pockets, right?
Yeah.
Y'all been good down the stretch though.
This is a blessing that this is a blessing in disguise, but I don't think sustain it through a big pocket of sample size, yo. This is not a recipe for success. You can't win a championship like this. I think LeBron is going to come back and get some things in a different order, and that might not be so bad. I do like what I'm seeing now, but this early, we ain't played no playoff competition level type of teams yet. We
Yeah.
should be beating these games. So
Exactly. So we handling business, and I think it's gonna,
true.
like you said. I agree. I agree. LeBron gonna come back and get things in order, but that's just in the flow of the game. When things are getting out of hand, Luka might get to taking bad shots. That's when you got LeBron.
But I don't question LeBron. Like LeBron is going to interfere. I don't question LeBron. I believe his basketball IQ is definitely great enough to be able to adapt and to adjust to his teammates. He's done it in different destinations. I'm concerned about the other guys, the DeAndre Aytons of the world, the Jake Reaves of the world, the Dalton Connects of the world. I'm worried about what they going to be like when James come back.
And see,
Even
I'm
Austin
the
Reeves.
I'm the opposite because I
Okay.
know, I think that like I told you before about DeAndre Ayton when he comes back, his touches will be easier because LeBron is still getting to the rim. He's still one of the best pick and roll players. and then you can kick it out to a Jake Laravia who can shoot the three. That's more touches for you when he gets attacking the rim and he can't get DA. Then you got Rui who already been shooting the ball from an amazing clip this year. He has been hitting that three ball. That's one thing I can't give Rui. He might disappear in the fourth quarter, but he gonna hit them tray balls. And so then you got everybody on the team can shoot. So that's more looks for y'all. Just be DeAndre ain't specifically though, because of the rim pressure that him and Luka are gonna create. That's why we agree on that he just has to catch the ball and finish. If all he has to do is catch the ball and finish, he can average 18 playing with LeBron. I don't think LeBron is gonna come back and like some people averages are gonna go down because LeBron, he's gonna score the ball. That's just a part of the game. But I think these are gonna be easier looks for people that are gonna be in rhythm from already having that experience to all right, I've been out here doing my thing now, and now it's gonna be easier for me because I don't have to do as much. That's just what I feel like.
BA, will LeBron fuck up the chemistry when he come back?
No question. No question. Yo.
We looking at about a week or two. He could be back in
So
about 10 days.
so I that's to me that's the question mark. I think that's the big question. To get to just add to what y'all were saying earlier, last year it was a lot of games that y'all should have won that y'all didn't. Like these
Right.
are the games now that y'all have to win. Like y'all supposed to be winning these type games. That's what I think kind of was missing last year. Even though y'all did have a solid record and everything, and y'all went to the playoffs, etc. But getting back to the LeBron situation, I don't know what his motive is, and I'm not even saying this from a hater's perspective. I'm just saying this just from a I don't know what he's thinking. I don't know if I don't know how he's feeling emotionally. I don't know what's going on behind the scenes, etc. Between him and the franchise. I mean, him and the executive staff or the administrative staff, as far as the higher ups. I don't know what's going on with him, and everything is going to either start with him or continue to build with him or regress from with him. And I'm hoping that it does build with him because at the end of the day, even though I'm not a LeBron fan, I still rock with my Lakers. So I hope it helps. But the only way that it's going to help is if he definitely decides to take a step back and decide to be a second or third option, somebody that cuts to the rim and play makes when he needs. That's
Right.
what I'm hoping that he does. But this is LeBron James. This is the Kane. You feel me? This is the
He's the
Kane.
only
Kane the
way.
Conqueror.
I think he's the only way we can compete in the playoffs is if we have all three of them.
LeBron included. You talking about LeBron?
Yeah, if we don't have Luka, LeBron, and AR playing, we're not gonna do anything in the playoffs. They have to play together for us to be a championship contender. That's just a fact. If LeBron has to be the third option or the second option, it don't matter. As long as them three are playing, that's the only way we're going to beat anybody in the playoffs. I feel like
Whose gameplay gets affected the most in 2 weeks when LeBron James come back? Who game gets impacted the most with LeBron coming back?
The
LeBron,
role players. The
You think
role
it's
players.
LeBron?
LeBron,
Yeah.
Ooh.
because LeBron got to make the decision if do I want to go out here and average 45? I'm at 25 in my 23rd year, or do I want to fit into the scheme and take it easy this regular season and turn it up in the playoffs? That's what I feel like LeBron got to think about coming back to the team because I think he can fit in and make everything work. We've seen him do it on multiple teams, but
For
I
sure.
don't know if he wants to come in with that. I'm still that nigga type shit, or I'm trying to win type shit. You feel me? Like I think he's always trying to win, but you know how it be like. It's
Bit
all
you
other
know
shit that go
dang
into it.
well. Bit you know dang well LeBron. This is the Kane. He is not about to come in there and be like, oh yeah, let me try to fit in and
I'm not
average
saying fit
18 to
in, not
20.
not just fit in and be like a role player type nigga. Still be LeBron, but like actually fit into the team and let others flourish and get others involved throughout the regular season. But in the postseason, you build that confidence for your role players through the regular season. So when the playoffs comes, that they play. You feel me? So, and then you know what time it is when the playoffs come anyway. The ball gonna be in LeBron and Luka hands, and then AR gonna have to shimmy down when he gets opportunity. It-
Yeah,
you know,
which which will
What
affect us
about the
all.
elephant in the room? Because there's been a lot of reports that LeBron is unhappy with the Lakers organization for whatever reason. And I don't believe that the Lakers winning these games is a remedy or fixing whatever problem that James has with the Lakers organization. So really none of this matters if the reports are true that LeBron is feeling some type of way about whatever reasons. So when he does come back, if he still has a problem with this franchise, are y'all still confident that he's willing to defer and buy into whatever program they got going on? When he's the only proven champion out of this whole situation, James is the only one with the hardware from coaches on down.
Just think he want to win. I think he just want to get the shit over with. For real, for real. I
I
think he
agree.
tired of the organization. And he tired of he got disrespected. Whoop, whoop, whoop. And he just want to get the shit over with. But I still think he want to win. But I think it comes down to the question I just asked: Are you coming in and proving that you still that nigga, or are you trying to win? Like, which one is it?
All right.
That's the biggest. That what Bid just said is the biggest. That is the biggest what if situation. That is very, very possible because he's high profile. He's LeBron James. He's one of the greatest to ever do it. People look at him as one of the goats and look at him at such a high level. And we know LeBron is always he wants to prove something. So hopefully he comes in and he fits into the offense and he does what he does to help the team win and accepts the roles and like Vic said, the schemes, etc. If he does not do that and he comes in, he says, "I want to average 25, 8 and 8, or 27, 8 and 8 at this age to show everybody I still got it." That's not going to help the team.
All right.
If I was him, I'd sacrifice this regular season to stats. Fuck that. Let me get right for the playoffs. I'm trying to win
Mm.
number 5. Win number 5, I can go do what I want to do after this. They don't want me here anyway.
Yeah, why rush to come back?
So chill in the regular
But he
season.
but
And,
he is sacrificing some things being out. You have to play a
hmm
certain amount of games eligible to be all NBA. The All Star game is in Los Angeles this year. He is sacrificing some things, and LeBron loves attention. He's sacrificing some things by taking out longer than expected. So we got to consider that too.
yeah. So he might play just exactly 65 games and get into the All Star game for maybe the last year or two. But if I was in my for this year specifically, I would definitely sacrifice my stats and conserve my body for the playoffs so I can get this. If you win this last ring, at least you say I brought y'all a ring and I left with a ring at the
You
end
got a
of the
lot
day.
of confidence in this team saying that
I'm saying
because,
if they win.
but yeah, but what I'm the to me, it's just the unknown. It's just the fact that if the Lakers was to get to the playoffs without LeBron, yeah, LeBron would be damn near 100% ready to go. But how much gas would you had to use on Luka and Austin Reaves through this 82 games to get these guys to the playoffs without James? So what are they going to be in April and May when you're going to need them? Because the James, even at 100%, is not going to bring title 18 by itself.
Yeah, I think it'll be some games. Luka and AR shit. LeBron might just play with DA and them. I
Mhm.
think it'll be some games where LeBron sit and Luka play. You feel me? It's gonna be like that. I think that's what the league is now. So, especially for the last year of LeBron, sit the fuck down tonight, and you gonna lace up tomorrow night. And you might play that night. You gonna play this back to back this week, but you're not playing the back to back that. Yeah, we gonna do it just like that. We want you first for the playoffs. Fuck the regular season. I think he's gonna play. I think he's gonna play 60 games, at least 60. So you can have him there for 60 games. Luka and AR won't be that taxed with LeBron there. LeBron to take over some games. They don't have to carry every single game. You feel me? There'll be some games LeBron to have it. If Luka and AR got it that night, I feel like LeBron will be like, "Yeah, go ahead. He did it with D'Lo week ass."
Nah, nah, that's a fact. Can't
So
argue that.
Hell yeah, AR go cook. You got 25 in the first half, man. Oh my head, hit me in the fourth quarter.
Yeah,
We're
I
gonna see
hope
how
it's
this
I, I hope it's like that. I hope it's like that.
Me
But
too.
the ego, man, the ego
Yeah,
of LeBron is crazy. So we to be continued. But I hope he
right.
comes in and fits in. I hope he doesn't. Like I said, I hope he doesn't have in his mind. I'm gonna be 41 years old this season, and I'm about to go ham and let everybody know that I still got it, and I want to keep my numbers at 27, 8-8. I hope that's not his mind state. I really hope that's not it.
So you think that LeBron having a chip on his shoulder would be bad for the Lakers this season? These Lakers, because usually when you got a
Yeah,
to a
star that, usually when you got a star that got a chip on his shoulder and they return, and you know it's about to be problems for the league, but it's really going to be primarily based around him. Do you feel like if LeBron comes back with a chip on his shoulder, even ready to go, it's going to be to the detriment of the team?
to a certain
I,
degree.
yeah,
Damn.
I believe. I definitely believe that's a big possibility because it's not supposed to be about LeBron right now. It's supposed to be the development of this young team. This team is extremely young,
But you
and
can't
we
win
can
without
see.
him though, BA. He's the
But
recipe.
we don't.
He's the one.
But we don't know. We don't know if they can win without him though. Right now, we
But
really
we
Stop
don't.
it.
do know
You need to
they
stop
not
that,
they
BA.
they not
We
beating
don't.
OKC without LeBron.
It's a
I,
lot of teams they
we
not
that,
beating in the 7 game series
They
without
would not
James.
yeah,
beat OKC without LeBron.
but this they are developing right now. The Lakers, as you can see, as constructed, they're developing this squad for next season and beyond. That's what it looks like to me. So
Yeah, but
when it comes to LeBron,
the nucleus
when it
of the
comes
team really played together though. But
so
Luca,
exact,
So hold on,
Luca,
BA. You making a good
yeah,
point, and I
yeah,
need both of y'all opinion on this. We haven't seen Maxi Kleber. I think we can agree that Gabe Vincent is looking better when he come back. He should be a asset. Should the Lakers not even make a trade, fellas? Should we just die on this shit with what we got right now?
unless it's
It
a
ain't no,
super,
it ain't no, it ain't no stars coming. It ain't.
unless it ain't no or like legit role player that's better than what we got literally out there. Like no,
It ain't none.
we been on the same Rui, AR, LeBron, and now you got Luca and Da. You need to build that chemistry for this last year as much as you can so y'all can go to the playoffs with some steam and
Right.
make some shake. Other than that, when LeBron leave, if you keep the same team, then you still have the same team that you just played with last year, and you played a handful of games without LeBron last year, so you know what it feel like to play without LeBron. So moving forward, you know what to do.
yeah. They just got to make sure they got to keep Laravia engaged. They can't do him like they did Dog last year. They cannot can afford to do that because they need him.
They better hope AR want to take a little bit less money to keep DeAndre Ayton. I don't know. Mm-mm,
I don't see no 20-year-old taking less money. I just don't see
mm-mm.
it. He was undrafted too.
Man,
Like Austin Reeves
AR,
earned
get
his
your money.
paycheck. He gonna get his.
AR, get your money.
I
Get
think
your
he
money,
gonna
AR.
get his. Facts.
Get your money.
DeAndre Ayton, we gonna have to be like, you gonna have to take this right here because we gotta pay that boy.
Exactly. Yeah, ain't nobody like Aiden. Aiden, this is the most money. Well, the salary cap. I mean, the salaries keep going up each year, but as far as the money that he already making, that he's already gotten in his career, probably the most that he's ever going to get as far as being a premier type player, even though he's not that. So he better get his what? He better get his 20 million. He better get his 20 million and be quiet and just play basketball. Shut up and dribble. Shut up
Word.
and
Shut up
dribble.
and dribble.
It's who
20 million, it might be more than that.
Who for Reeves?
20, 25.
Yeah,
I say
Well, he
20. I say
Reeves
25.
gonna
Oh
get
well.
he gonna get at least 30.
he gonna get at
Oh
least
no. Oh yeah.
30.
No. I'm talking about eight. I'm talking about Aiden going
Oh,
for his
Oh,
Aiden. Oh, yeah, yeah,
4.
yeah.
DeAndre.
Yeah. Eight. Yeah. No. No.
Oh, yeah.
Reeves is gonna get. He gotta get 40, bro.
Yeah, he
He
might
is
get
gonna get
40.
40. No.
Yeah.
He
No
might get
less
to
than
40.
40 million.
DA might
No
fuck
less
around
than.
get 15.
40. So,
15 for
that's what I'm
3
saying.
years.
Cause
That's
I mean,
what
but
I'm
he got to
saying.
set the tone for his career again, yo. Like, I mean,
Yeah.
DeAndre Ayton has a respectable career, but it'd be nice for him to have some hardware. He was the number one draft pick, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
It would be nice for him to
He'll
get some
walk in
more
double
work.
double. He'll walk in double
Really,
double, but
that's a fact.
pressure, yeah, like he's never averaged less than 10 rebounds and 10 points ever in his career. Like so, every season he's been in the NBA has been 10, 10, 10 or higher than 10, 10, did I say? So he has the potential, but he's an emotional player, and this, pressure bust pipes. You feel me? He is like he gets nervous in situations. Yeah, he's very sensitive to the point where he quits on his team and gets disengaged. Like that's him, and that's always gonna. I ain't gonna say that's always gonna be his issue, but that's always been his issue to this point.
That's why the last few games that he's been playing good. He been engaged. They been getting on the ball. He been having post up. Like last game, he had at least 3 or 4 ISOs. He came through the lane with a sky hook on Robert Williams. I said, "What is
Mm,
going on?" And then he dropped 29. I said, "Oh, this
dang,
was your revenge game. Now you want to actually show them you can hoop. You
I
should have did
appreciate
that
it.
the
It's
first
about
game,
time though. Should have did it the first night.
right?"
As long as he needs about he needs at least 12 to 15 touches a
I
game.
say 10 to 12 shots too,
10 to 12. Yeah, that
for
yeah that
sure.
that as well. He needs that because that's going to give him the confidence and keep him wanting to play and do well. And that pick and roll. One thing about him, if he has the right guard, or not even guard, just right person that set the table for him, like when he had with Chris Paul. If he
Hmm.
has that type, which he has that with Luka, he has that with Bron, and he has that with AR. If they get that pick and roll, especially when LeBron get back, him and LeBron in that pick and roll is going to be a problem because
Yes,
that's his
sir.
game.
But here's my thing: the basketball can only go around certain amount of times. There's only 24 seconds in the shot clock. There's only 12 minutes in the game clock, a quarter. Who can we afford to not start off hot early? Like I feel like DeAndre Ayton, like y'all got a good point as far as the touches and the shots attempts that he needs to make, but he's one of the guys I feel like you need to get hot early,
I
get
think
engaged
it's,
early. Jake LaRavia, Gabe Vincent. So a lot of these role players, you need to get engaged early in the first quarter, but the ball can only go around but so many times. I don't think that there's a handful of Lakers that you can wait to the second half to get hot.
but
It's like, what do we do?
I think the closing lineups will be Luka, AR, Brian, Rui, Da. So
Say it
I
again.
think Luka, AR, Brian, Rui, and Da.
who 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 do you
So for like
who do you put the offense through?
Luka.
You put the offense in the fourth quarter through Luca,
Oh no
not
no no!
Austin
I thought
Reeves.
you was just saying for the game.
No, in the fourth quarter. Who do you run the
Uh,
offense through?
shit, it just go depend on who got that night.
Let's say all three of them hot. Who do you run the offense through?
Luka.
Let's say all three of them are cold. Who do you run the offense through?
Luka.
You said Luca.
Somebody. If LeBron's shooting the ball well, then I'll go with LeBron. But
So
yeah,
in no circumstance should JJ Redick consider running the offense in the fourth quarter in 5 minutes and less through Austin Reeves.
I mean he
Oh
can.
yeah,
It's the
yeah.
off. It's just I don't think their offense is really like set up like that. I think Luca understands now that AR can hoop. He can actually do something with the basketball. So I think Luca has a trust in him. So in the fourth quarter, he know he gonna get the ball. As many times as AR done got the ball, dribbled, turned and passed it to Luca, he know when to get Luca the ball. But if
So
if if AR getting busy, I feel like he got that trust to go ahead.
does LeBron James off ball and on ball capability, are they the same bit?
I think so. I
What about
think
Lucas?
I think LeBron's off ball play is underrated, but Luca, no. I even typed it in the chat. I said if Luca could play off the ball, he would be so much better. It would be so much better. It would be even more deadly if he could play off the ball. It would be, bro. Every player got to have a weakness though. So, but bro, if he could learn how to move without the ball, play without the ball, backdoor cut all the time. Oh my goodness,
Yeah,
that would be
yeah.
a different monster.
I would love him to be I would love him to just to learn to be a spot up shooter sometimes. Like If you can shoot the way that you shoot, even though we know he loves to shoot off the dribble, if he can spot up sometimes when AR or Bron is creating, that would
Yeah,
be great. He never he needs it's like he needs the ball to be effective
he
offensively.
need to
And
take
that
them
is
dribbles.
his exactly. He needs to dribble the ball to be effective. And if he learns how to do something other than that, then that can help. Just think about AR. AR when he doesn't have the ball in his hands. Well, I say starting last year specifically, he was a spot up shooter. Then on top of that, he backdoor cuts. Like he was eating, getting to the free throw line, etc. Doing that, and he's probably gonna end up doing that this year. But if Luka could backdoor cut and do those things as well, which I know that we know damn well, he can't. We know, but the Lakers would actually be much better. They'd be even better if he was able to do that. He'd have scored even easier. But
Yep.
it's yeah.
But how much
Oh
energy
man,
would he have to use? That's what I'm saying. Like we asking a whole lot of a motherfucker who just starting to get
he
in
got
shape.
LeBron in
But
AR.
that
He
that
got
would
LeBron in
LeBron
AR.
40 years old. Now you
but
wonder
But
that would take
he got
pressure. That
it
would
though.
take pressure off of Luca if he could play out. That means you don't have to have the ball and dribbling, creating, have that pressure on you all the time. You can move off the ball. You know they're not gonna let you bump you and touch you as much as they do. So if you could go set an off ball screen, backdoor cut, if you could run off of a screen, you don't even LeBron will run off a screen into a pin down. Luca don't even do that. He just
Exactly.
dribble the ball, pick and roll, pass the ball, go stand, and that's it.
When when
it
have
was
you ever seen him take? When have you ever seen Luca off ball do a screen and roll to the basket? I don't ever recall him ever doing it. I've never seen him do that.
even with Kyrie. It was just it's your turn, my turn, your turn, my turn.
yep, 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 yep.
But
Yeah,
it, it would be you let AR take the floor of the ball, run some sets, set a off ball for Rui. Go, you know what I'm saying? It's like the flow of the offense, like a motion offense. Something like when I played, you didn't just pass the ball. You go set a screen and you roll. You set a screen, fill the open gap. Like do something. Don't just stand there. Like damn.
If I'm not
that's a fact.
mistaken, I know Anthony Davis has been hurt. But if
Yeah,
I saw something about Dorian Finney-Smith has been out damn near this whole season. How
Yeah,
much of a bullet did the Lakers dodge getting rid of these two guys?
and they got younger with Jake
Wow.
yeah,
finesse.
Wow, bro.
yeah. Think that old lady up in Dallas. I think the old organization.
I'm just saying, yo,
Salute to
imagine
her.
imagine us having no Luca. We still got AD and Dorian Finney-Smith, and those two are hurt along with LeBron to start this season out.
Boy,
Our organization looks totally different.
AR would have
Y'all will be
had to been
battling for a
averaging
play-in.
45.
Yeah, y'all will be battling for a play-in. That's exactly what it would be.
I don't
It
even
would
think
be
we would
like
be
this
back.
now.
I don't even think we would be 500.
Yeah,
Boy,
right now,
that would be
y'all would have
crucial
lost a lot of these
times.
close
Oh
games.
man, the league has dodged the bullet, yo. Jesus
Dallas
Christ.
looking, Dallas look nasty right
Yeah, Dallas look pathetic. Dallas looks they like 2-5.
now. Like, something like
Trying
that,
to
bro.
run Cooper Flag at point guard. What
Pathetic.
are you
Exactly.
doing?
Pathetic.
He up there dribbling. He's dribbling so damn high, like he like he ain't gonna get ripped. That's crazy, bro. They pressuring that boy. He out there looking crazy, man. Shout out to VJ though. Shout out to VJ.
Mhm.
A7.
Yeah,
Yo,
You gotta go watch the number one draft pick though. Well, the number one or two.
who
That boy AJ DeBonster
yeah.
and
Yeah.
from
Cameron
last
Bruce
season?
from he at BYU, he in college.
Last night, he did
Boy,
his thing. He did his
AJ
thing
Really?
last night.
DeBonster and Cameron
Yeah,
Boozer at Duke. Them two right there.
Real deal.
I'm telling
yeah.
you, that boy Cameron Boozer dropped a 20 and 20 game.
Damn.
I'm telling you.
How many years you guys stay in college?
One.
One,
Oh my God.
yeah.
That's how BJ just got here. Ace Bailey up there, one and done. Dylan Harper, one and done.
Yeah, I like that. Keep this shit
But
going. Keep this shit going.
like the rookie class though this year, this is a really good rookie class.
Better than last
Yeah.
year. Better than Bronny's class.
Who was at the top of
Yeah,
that? I can't even remember who was at the top of that.
Uh,
Was that
Bronny's class
was that Robert Dillingham,
and Alex Saw, I think his name is.
Alex
yeah,
Sarr, the
and
dude? Oh, the dude in Atlanta.
Risha Shea.
Bunch of flop.
Yeah.
Bunch of nobodies.
Nah, Reese say solid though. And
Yeah,
who else? Sar, he's starting to get it now. But his first 2 years, yeah, his first year was crazy. But
rookies
they
can
they
get that shit
coming in
done.
younger. It ain't the top of the draft. They young. They a lot of them just play AAU ball for real.
Right.
Well, that's another game. Hey, thank you,
All
Kevin.
right, fellas, let me get up out of here, man. Appreciate the convo and the breakdown. I don't know, man. I just, like I said, like y'all said, it's just we gotta watch and see how this shit play out. But James is gonna be back in a week or two, yo.
Yes, sir. The goat
Allegedly,
man.
I would say allegedly.
Allegedly.
He in his feelings. If he in his feelings, don't be surprised if he say, "Oh man, I'm gonna wait to January.
You know, he
I'm gonna
better
wait to
not fucking
Christmas Day."
sabotage this. James better not sabotage.